Hi friends, welcome to my channel Maths Club. I am Professor Dipanjan Kumar Dey. Today I am delivering another important lecture on data communication and networking. The topic is circuit switching. The topic is circuit switching. This is very important for BCA, BTech, MCA, MTech, MSc IT, MSc Computer Science and others competitive exam throughout India. It is also important NET exam and GATE exam. So circuit switching. Before I will start, let us the outcomes. So the outcomes. Upon the completion of this session or lecture, the learner will be able to know what is circuit switching and how does it work. These are the two outcomes you will understand very nicely. So and sometime I will discuss what is switching and what are the types of switching. Just I will tell this, then I will discuss circuit switching. So these are the outcomes of this session. So what is switching first? What is switching? It is a small hardware. It is a small hardware, not software. Okay, be careful. That joins multiple computers together within one local area network. That means it works on local area network. Okay. So that is called switching. Okay. First point I am discussing about circuit switching. It is connection oriented. Firstly, number one, it is connection oriented. It is connection oriented. As you know, switching are of two types, that is connectionless and connection oriented. So circuit switching is connection oriented. Is that clear? It is connection oriented. Next, number two, a dedicated path. Next point, a dedicated path will established. A dedicated path will be established. A dedicated path will be established. Okay, that is a circuit switching system established a dedicated path called circuit, that is between source and destination. Between source and destination, there will be a dedicated path. There will be a dedicated path between source and destination. Through that dedicated path, the data will transfer continuously. That is, after forming dedicated path, data will transfer continuously. Okay. So here you see, A is the sender, C is the receiver. So A want to send data and C is the receiver. C is receive the data. Like suppose I am forming a dedicated path. Like suppose this is the dedicated path I am forming. This, then going to this, then going to this, then going to this. So this is known as dedicated path. A dedicated path is forming between sender and receiver. Between sender and receiver. So this is the dedicated path between sender and receiver. So data will transfer once the dedicated path is forming, then data will transfer continuously. That is, we can send data through this way. So when A and C, when A is sending data, only this path or through this path. Otherwise, there is no other way that A can send the data to C. Okay. Similarly, B can send the data. This is suppose D. This is suppose D. B can send data from B to D. That is another dedicated path you can find. So this is called dedicated path. Dedicated path. Dedicated path. Next point I am coming. Point number 3. It is mostly used for. It is designed for voice communication. 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 That is, it is used for voice traffic, that is telephone network. It is designed for mainly telephone network. Like for example, PSTN, public switch telephone network. Public PSTN uses, that is example, PSTN, public service telephone network uses circuit switching. For PSTN, public service telephone network. PSTN uses public service telephone network uses circuit switching. This is point number 3. This is point 4 now. Circuit switching involves 3 phases. Circuit switching involves 3 phases. There are 3 phases. 3 phases. 3 phases are there. Phase number 1. 3 phases are there. Circuit establishment. Number 1. Circuit establishment. Circuit establishment means we have to, that is service establishment means is a dedicated path. That is circuit establishment means this is the dedicated path. That means this is the circuit establishment. That is to form, in circuit establishment is to form a dedicated path. Number two is data transfer. Then after circuit establishment, then data transfer. That means then after circuit establishment, then data will continuously transfer through this way. That is, data A can send data through this way continuously send. That is continuously talking. After connection, suppose A and C want to talk with each other. When the dedicated path, when the connection when they are connected with each other, that means they can talk with each other non-stop talking. They can, that is non-stop sending data. Data will send continuously. And number three is point number 3. That is circuit disconnection. Circuit disconnection means after data transfer, the circuit will disconnect. This is the 3 phases of circuit switching. 3 phases of circuit switching: circuit establishment, data transfer, circuit disconnection. That means after data transfer, after talking, the circuit will disconnect. That means dedicated path will disconnect. Then for further talking, again you have to find a dedicated path. Then you can send the data like this. Okay. Next, this is point number 4. Now I am coming point number 5. It works on physical layer. That means no software is there. It works on physical layer. It works on physical layer. That means no software, only hardware is there. It works on physical layer. Number 5, number 6, point number 6 now. Point number 6, contiguous flow. Contiguous flow means once the connection established, then data flow continuously. That means once the connection, that is once the dedicated path forming, then data will transfer continuously. Okay, this is called contiguous flow. Next, this is point number 6. Now point number 7. Point number 7, data will flow in order, not out order. Next, number 7, data will flow in order, not out order. It means when through dedicated path data is flowing through. Suppose A is sending a data like how are you. A is sending to C how are you. Then C will receive how fast, then R, then U. So this is how are you. When A is sending how fast, then R, then U. So C will receive the data how fast, then R, then U. So this is known as in order. Data will flow in order, not out order. Out order means A is sending how are you, how, then R, then U. So if C is getting suppose U, R, how, so this is called out order. So here in circuit switching data transfer will be in order, not out order. Next point is delay becomes less. Delay, this is point number 8. Delay becomes less. You will see in packet switching more delay. Delay becomes less means there is no store and forwarding the data. There is no way store and forwarding data. That means once the connection gets nicely, that is after dedicated path, there is no node which will receive the data and forward data. There is no node except this dedicated path. Data will flow through this dedicated path. No, to this and this switch is not using here. So that means once the data is once the dedicated path forming, that means data will pass through this way. That is no store and forwarding process. So delay becomes less. That means data passing is very fast, not delay. Okay. So this is the point number 8. I think you understand very nicely. I discussed before. I discussed here circuit switching. So each point wise I am discussing. So now in my next video I will discuss, that is message switching. Then I will discuss packet switching. Sometimes here question may be write short note on circuit switching, write short note on message switching, write short note on circuit switching. 3 types of switching are there, I already told. These 3 types, they can say the question may be what is the difference between circuit switching and packet switching. Like this is very important type question. So I am 110% sure you guys enjoyed this video. So keep watching, sharing and commenting this video with your friends, with your neighbor. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. I'll come with my new video very soon. Till then, bye bye. Thank you very much.